PTs and let PTs be recognised as professional people, because to us PTs should be recognised as professional individuals. That it's very important that the general public or society or their clients, for instance, recognise that their PTs who are actually giving them tuition, are actually recognised with qualifications which have value, for instance. So Physique as a whole is here for many reasons in India and internationally, but really it's the fact is we're trying to increase the skill sector and also hopefully widen the opportunities for the Indian PTs, so that we can embrace them and bring them into Physique Elite, build their profiles, increase their skill sector, and hopefully in return to that they will see an increase in generation or an increase in generating a better income for themselves.
And what Physique Elite do here at the moment, we're obviously training a lot of high-end business people and a lot of celebrities such as obviously Riddick, Ranveer Singh, Arjun Kapoor, Jackie Bidnani, but we're having to bring in trainers from overseas to do that. So we're bringing in trainers from the US and from the UK, but what we want to do is actually train up the trainers here. It makes sense. That'll be more affordable, of course, as well, and give these clients more access to high-quality trainers within their own country.
Okay. Looking at the background of India, okay, in India you'll find females and males both. How Y3T and DTP is effective for females in India rather than the males?
They're completely effective. Like, women have the same muscle insertions and attachments as a guy does, so there's no reason why they can't do the same workouts. Obviously, a woman's not going to get as muscular as a gentleman is because they don't have the testosterone available in their body, but there is no reason why a woman shouldn't use this program to tone up, as much as a guy, wants to get in shape. A woman wants to transform just as much as a guy wants to transform, and we've been implementing this with a lot of female clients and getting great results, whether it's in India, whether it's in other countries around the world, so there's no reason why they can't embrace both.
And the results are same after post pregnancy as well?
Yes, of
People
course.
can get trained after that as well?
Yeah, of course.
Most definitely. And you shouldn't look at DTP or Y3T as primarily a strength or condition or bodybuilding program. It's the complete opposite. It's a three-dimensional training program which has been designed so that you change your body, or you have the ability to change your body composition and shape, accordingly to what your goals are, for instance. So I'm sure that most females who do some kind of physical exercise, whether it's resistant weight training, whether it's some kind of classes, whether it's CrossFit or Zumba or whatever it is, they're trying to change themselves for the better. And I'm sure that the general consensus would be that a female would like to have a bikini type body, for instance. And Y3T and DTP can do exactly that. You incorporate the right type of training program, stroke Y3T or DTP workout, accordingly to what that client or that person is actually trying to achieve as an overall event. Because our female clients which use our training principles, none of them are bodybuilders. They're either normal working ladies who are working, or mothers of children, or they're people or ladies who are actually into general fitness and well-being. But what they're trying to do primarily is actually change their body shape and structure, and drop their body fat percentage and increase their cardiovascular endurance, so that they feel healthier in the inside as well as just looking great on the outside as well.
Okay. How important is the nutrition part while doing the workout?
Nutrition is extremely important. Obviously, you need to have the fuel to fuel the workout, and obviously the nutrition to recover from that workout. There is no reason why here in India you can't apply the same as you can in anywhere else in the world. Of course, you have a higher rate of vegetarians, I believe 62%, but there's vegetarians that we're transforming as well, and there's no reason why they can't. Obviously, their food sources are a little bit more limited, but that's no excuse, because as long as they have the consistency there of eating the right foods at regular intervals, they're going to get extremely good results as well.
And what are the future plans of Physique Elite? Like, after 5 years, how does Physique Elite see itself in India?
We have long-term goals and ambitions that we're trying to strive for with Physique Elite as a whole, not just in India but globally as well. Next year we're going to be traveling to 12 different countries. We're going to be going to New Zealand, we're going to be going to Dubai, we're going to be going to Australia, to Canada, to Brazil, South Africa, Germany, France, Spain. As far as India is concerned, it's very personal to us, and the reason why I say it's very personal to us is because it didn't take us very long to realise that there were the motivation and the excitement and enthusiasm with the Indian, population here is extremely, the people are energetic and they're excited for change. Whereas we don't feel that we need to install the motivation because it's really already there. Educate people how now, to where they are in the future. My point with India is the fact is that it's personal to me and Kris because we realise that people really do want to change and people do want that education. Because, if you look at India as a whole over the last 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it's changed, immensely for better reasons. It's now becoming a very, very recognised, powerful country, which is great. But with that power also comes extra credibility and people want change as well. People in India look at Western culture, as if they want to be a part of that. That's great, but your cultures are fantastic as well. We're here and we actually really enjoy your cultures. That's something that we really enjoy. Where we go with Physique Elite in India, we have plans for Physique Elite to be a huge, huge market player for general well-being and fitness as a whole in India. And, yes, we'd like to think that we'd have some, that we would have a chain of health clinics, stroke gyms. That's something which is a long, long way away. I think the first steps for us is to basically educate the PTs and give the PTs the knowledge and encouragement and support, allow them to see that they get recognition for the right reasons, and build a team of great, great trainers in India, because the demand is certainly there.
And that demand is going to increase dramatically as we have certain trainers work with other celebrity clients and they transform, because everybody seems to want to get in shape now in India within the celebrity circles. What I see happening here is much like what happened in the US, like in the 80s, when a lot of the action heroes were in great shape and the gyms started to grow. The members started to flood the place, and that's exactly what we see is happening here. As these celebrities that we work with continue to transform, the masses will want to transform, but then we're going to have educated people in place to help them transform. That's exactly what we're building here with Physique Elite.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
thank
guys.
you.
We really
Thank you.
appreciate the
Cheers.
opportunity
Thank you.
to be here. And
I hope you had a wonderful time here.
We had
No,
a great
but
time. We
it's
always,
again
why do you
soon.
think we've been living here, man? It's a great time here.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Cheers.